everyone, welcome to my channel Love Grows Tarot. I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Taurus in the month of November. If you like these readings, please subscribe and like. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave descriptions in the description box below, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and highly useful, especially during these times of change. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. And if you want a personal, more in-depth reading from me, go to my Etsy shop, Love Grows Tarot shop. These readings are general. They're not going to resonate with everyone. And the themes and energies of these readings will take place in the future. So please come back to review these readings at any time. I begin my readings with 3 cards, the overall energy for the month, what to be mindful of for the month, and where some additional luck may be coming to you for that month. Tarot and Spirit guide me, and I follow through with the rest of my reading, ending with 3 oracle cards, the Wisdom Oracle, the Animal Spirit Oracle, and Moonology Oracle. So let's get started. For the sun sign of Taurus in November, what is going to be the overall energy for our friends Taurus in the month of November? Month of November for Taurus. What's the overall energy? Energy. So the overall energy for you, Taurus, in the month of November is coming from the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands indicates a time when you have been working very, very hard, and you're not quite at the completion to go on to a new level. You still have a bit of ways to go. It is exhausting at times, but nonetheless, just hang in there, because it's very important for you to finish this, because you just are so close. You should be grateful for the amount of work that you've done, and you should be grateful for how far you've come within this journey. So that's going to be the overall energy for you for the month of November, Taurus. What to be mindful of in the month of November for Taurus? What does Taurus need to be mindful of in the month of November? So we have the 7 of Pentacles. So be mindful of your patience. Things are growing, even if you can't see them growing. Things are already taking place. The universe has heard you, and it is bringing gifts to you. So you really have to have the patience to see it through. Along with the 9 of Wands, these 2 cards are very complementary, just because it is about having that patience and about having that follow through. So keep working on your projects, because they're going to do good things are going to come out of them. Even if you can't see it at this point in time, you are going to be rewarded for all your hard work. Where's some additional luck coming for Taurus in the month of November? Additional luck. We all love additional luck. So, additional luck for you is coming from the Knight of Cups. The Cups are the water signs, so that would be Pisces, that would be Cancer, and that would be Scorpio. Look for people of those sun signs. The Knights are a young, mature energy. This card usually indicates a love. A person that comes in and is very charming and very flamboyant and very just very of the cups, sensitive, intuitive, artistic. But it does indicate that some people will be meeting someone, and this will have a love connection for you. If the Knight of Cups is coming in as additional luck, maybe artistry, or that side of you, that intuition, using your intuition, picking up on your emotions, is going to give you some additional luck. So be very tuned into your intuition and what it's telling you. If you are artistic or have creative projects, they are going to be lucky for the month of November. They will attract interest, or they will get you to places or get you things that are really going to be useful for you. So that's where your additional luck is coming through in the month of November. So let's get on with the rest of the reading. What does Taurus need to know for in the month of November? So we have the Hierophant, which is a major arcana card. And these are important messages. So the Hierophant is a person of traditional values, traditional religions. He has an audience. He is the closest to defining the word of God to people. So he takes God's concepts and he makes them simple. For some people it could be marriage, it could be anything that happens in a church, it could be baptisms, marriages, anything under that traditional religious realm. Or for some, maybe you yourself are going to be in more of a spotlight on some sort of spiritual aspect of what you're doing, and now you're gaining momentum or you're gaining an audience. What else does Taurus need to know in the month of November? Taurus for the month of November. What do they need to know? Taurus in the month of November. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the queens are mature and they are leaders. The pentacles are finances and possessions. This queen is very good with finances. She's also good with all material aspects of life. Design, agriculture, just the earthy kind of things. That's very much the pentacles, and they are earth signs, so that would be Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn. So she might come into your world to help organize you, to help get your things together, maybe to redecorate, maybe to design something, maybe to bring you some money, or you yourself may have to follow those kind of queenly type things that she does. So that would be maybe organizing yourself, maybe cleaning out, purging some possessions, maybe like redecorating your home, just things like that. What else does Taurus need to know for the month of November? The month of November for Taurus. The month of November for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know about for the month of November? The month of November. So now we have the Page of Pentacles. So once again, it is Taurus like you, Virgo and Capricorn. The pages are messages. There may be messages coming about finances, or maybe opportunities in the financial area, or maybe new tools that you can use to gain more momentum in what you're doing, especially with these cards up here, because it's kind of like you have to have patience and you have to follow through. So maybe with the Page of Pentacles, there might be offerings of things that can make that little bit longer, a little bit less longer. So tools to give you that second wind, make you renew your excitement in what you're doing, so that you can follow through, so that you can go on to a next level. The pages are also young people, and they're also about knowledge and learning and education. So maybe there's going to be a chance for you to learn some new things that will also assist you with going forward on your projects and seeing them through to the next level. What else does Taurus need to know about for the month of November? Taurus in the month of November. What does Taurus need to know? So the next card we have is another major arcana. This one's the Lovers. So the Lovers is falling in love, finding your soulmate, a really, really strong attachment and a really, really strong connection. For some of you, someone might appear. We do have the Knight of Cups here, so that could be a love interest, and then it would become, if this is the Knight of Cups is the love interest for you, then it is going down a path of a really strong connection, especially with the Hierophant here. So there might be a marriage, there might be an engagement, there might be something to do with that, with the link between the Hierophant, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. else does Taurus need to know about in the month of November? So we have the 8 of Pentacles. So now it's work. So you're working. You're being rewarded for your work. That's what we mentioned before. But you are going to be working hard. So the passion from the Lovers could also fall into your work. So some changes that you could be making with the Queen of Pentacles. The opportunity there for change, for reorganizing. And then you've got a learning opportunity. The passion from the Lovers will fall into your work. What else does Taurus need to know about in the month of November? Taurus in the month of November. What did it need to know about? So we have the 4 of Cups. Interesting. The 4 of Cups is really about feelings of lack, complacency, not really thinking that what surrounds you. You're not being very grateful about the things around you. The universe is offering you gifts, and you're not being able to receive them because you're focusing on the lack or the not enough of. So that's something that you're going to have to really address, especially here because you are working hard, and you have the 9 of Wands up here. So everything, it might be like just the feelings for the month of November that you've put all this work into something and you can't really see it paying off too much, and there might be some distractions. So really get focused on getting back to the task at hand and putting more passion into the things that you're doing. And then we have the 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords is about anxieties, things that keep you up at night, worries. It's like it could be depression. It could be just something that gets into your head. So you really, Taurus, be mindful for the month of November because you're shifting. Things are actually going well for you. Artistically, your projects are really good. You don't have very far to go to really get yourself up to the next level. But something's stalling, something's changing. So be careful about what goes on in the month of November and really try to keep your energy up and really try to keep your focus going. Because there's a lot of good things that are it's sort of like you're in a tug of war with like all that you're doing and going forward, and then you sort of fall back and forth into this kind of like, I don't know if everything's working out, or if I don't know if what I'm doing is good when it actually is really good. What else does Taurus need to know about in the month of November? So we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is interesting, and once again, it's a message. So this is more from the swords are the air signs. So that would be Aquarius, that would be Gemini, and that would be Libra. So they're not very emotional. They're more logical. The swords has got an eye. The swords, somebody is watching. Somebody has got their eye on you, and maybe with this anxiety and this worry, things will happen quickly, and there'll be a message coming through. But yeah, somebody might have interest in what's going on and be coming in quickly and there to assist you. What else does Taurus need to know about in the month of November? And then we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about a retreat and a rest. So this is very fitting for this reading for you, because you are going to be sort of emotionally back and forth with what's going on when there's really a lot of good things that are going on and a lot of good things coming ahead, but you're sort of in a battle with yourself and you're sort of letting go a bit. And the swords, this will happen, this the energy from the sword, some communication, some ideas, some person that's going to come in and spark your interest, and then you'll be able to rest. So you're really going to be able to connect back into that sort of that spirituality and that sort of like the thing that got you to wherever you're going in the first place, that gave you that kind of excitement and gave you that kind of drive for your projects or your creativity. And so you just need to rest, and this will be really good for you in the month of November. So, and remember, your luck is coming from the Knight of Cups, and that could be a person, a love interest. It could be just the fact that you will bring more drive into what you're doing with a creative edge, because this here is like you're slowing down a bit, but you're not going to give up, but it's really taking its toll, and now you're really concerned about whether things are growing or not. So this is that real tug of war that's going on. And the Knight of Cups is going to bring you luck. So it could be a person that comes in with a little bit more artistic flair for you, or it could be your own artistic flair to your projects. And then with the Hierophant, you may be gaining momentum as far as for anyone that is trying to gain an audience or is in the spiritual realm and doing something in that arena. The Queen and the Pages, education, organization. The Lovers is passion, for sure. Put passion into your work. And then here you're just going to, you might have a bump in the road as far as November goes. You're going to get sort of stuck in the worries of your head, the doubts and the anxieties and what's going on. But that's quickly going to change with a little bit of rest and recouping. Meditation for some, if that's what you choose to do, and that's really going to snap you back into getting on with your creative ideas and getting on with where you want to go, because where you're going is in a good direction. So I'm going to finish the reading with the Wisdom Oracle. See what advice the Wisdom Oracle has for you guys. The Wisdom Oracle for Taurus. Taurus in the month of November. Taurus in the month of November. What advice do you have for Taurus in the month of November? Dear Wisdom Oracle, what advice do you have for dear friends Taurus in the month of November? So it's coming from the number 2, which is Yin. And Yin is a very introspective energy. It's a feminine energy. And it's very much of Taurus, which is an introverted energy. So Yin is about going in within, and it's very much like the Four of Swords, where you go and you just rest and just slow your mind down and just organize your thoughts and get yourself back to that essence, that vibration that had you excited about your projects and had you going forward with what you want to do. So that's going to be very important. So you really have to don't get into the anxieties. Don't let that part of your head start interfering with where you're going to go, because that's not going to be very useful for you. So definitely get more into the higher vibration of Yin and really look at that essence, that thing that gives you the drive, that thing that makes things magical, that thing that pushes you towards your creative projects, because that's going to be really important for you in the month of November. What else does Taurus need to know about? So it's coming from the number 22. That's a powerful number in numerology. It's a master number. This is coming from Dragonfly Spirit, and it says that truth transcends illusion. So be mindful of that for the month of November. If things seem to be too good to be true, they probably are too good to be true. And if the truth is what you're after, just be patient. Once again, the patience here is what to be mindful of for the month of November. So truth will be told, and truth does transcend illusion. So always be honest and always be truthful in your work as well. What does the Moonology Oracle have for us for the month of November for Taurus? What does the Moonology Oracle have to say for Taurus in the month of November? Moonology Oracle for Taurus in the month of November. So it comes from the full moon in Gemini, and this card is telling you that the answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming, and the answers can come through here with the Four of Swords, because the swords are your communications, your ideas, your thoughts. Meditation for some of you, a lot of times meditation will assist you with the answers of your intuition. So the answers you need are coming. So be patient. Don't let the anxieties get hold of you for the month of November. Like I said, hang in there. Keep going with those projects and with those things, with those dreams that you have started, because they are coming, and the universe has gifts for you. And when you focus too much on the anxieties and the doubts and listen to that voice in your head, that negative voice in your head that keeps doubting you, you're not going to be able to receive those gifts. So for the month of November, Taurus, work on yourself and really believe in yourself. And when you feel that tug of war of doubt, just really take the time to get to your yin, get to your feminine energy, get to that intuition, meditate, or just take time to retreat, because clarity will show up there. So that's your reading for the month of November, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed these readings. If you like these readings, please subscribe and like. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I'll leave descriptions in my description box, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and highly useful, especially during these times. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. And if you want a more in-depth reading, go to my shop, Love Grows Tarot shop at Etsy, and you can purchase one there. Hang in there for November. Really believe in yourself, because you have got a lot going on, and it's so close to what exactly you've been wanting it to be. I want you to stay safe, and I will see you next time.